Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're taking a closer look at something pretty common, making ginger tea,
Yeah, sounds simple enough.
right? But we've got this personal blog post where the author gets into different ways they prepare it, especially while doing like a 16.8 intermittent fasting thing.
Hmm.
And our mission really is to see what interesting bits we can pull out about, daily habits and maybe even well-being from just making tea.
It's actually fascinating how just looking closely at a small ritual, like making tea, can show up these subtle differences in how people do things.
And what that might mean, yeah, the potential impact. It
Yeah.
really speaks to paying a bit more attention sometimes.
Exactly. Mindful attention, even to the small stuff.
Okay, let's dive in then. So the blogger, they call themselves Ang, starts with their usual method,
Which is,
grating fresh ginger, tossing it in hot water with some green tea leaves, and just letting it all steep. Simple, direct.
right. That's direct infusion. Hot water hitting both the ginger and the tea leaves at the same time.
So you get flavors from both mixing together straight away.
Pretty much. It tends to give you a brighter, maybe more delicate flavor from both.
Okay, but then Ang sees their partner doing it completely differently.
Oh, how so?
This way involves slicing the ginger thin, not grating, and actually boiling it in a pot of water.
Boiling it, huh? Okay.
Yeah, and get this, the green tea leaves are separate. They're in like a strainer hanging inside the pot while the water's simmering.
Ah, okay. That is different. Boiling is a whole other level of extraction compared to just steeping.
How so? What's happening there?
Well, the heat, the simmering,
Hmm.
it breaks down the ginger more intensely. You're extracting different compounds, potentially more of them. Things like gingerols can transform into show gels.
Show gels. What does that mean for the taste?
It usually means a sharper, maybe hotter, or more pungent flavor. Steeping is gentler, boiling is more aggressive, you could say.
And keeping the tea separate in the strainer.
That gives control, right? You stop the tea from getting bitter from oversteeping while the ginger keeps cooking and releasing those deeper flavors. Smart.
So Ang was pretty surprised by how different the two teas tasted. You mentioned the show gels. Is that the main chemical reason for the stronger taste?
That's definitely a big part of it. The higher heat literally changes the chemistry. It dehydrates some of the gingerols, turns them into show gels, which, yeah, pack more of a punch, often described as hotter, maybe less fresh tasting than steeped ginger.
Interesting. Okay. The post also brings up using ground ginger, like the powder stuff.
Ah, the convenience option.
Yeah, I guess so. But what's the trade-off, flavor-wise?
Well, it's quick, you get a ginger hit, sure, but ground ginger usually lacks those bright, fresh, volatile notes you get from fresh root. The powder often tastes earthier, less complex, maybe.
Right, less zingy.
Exactly.
And then Ang starts playing around adding things. A cinnamon stick.
For warmth, yeah, nice combo.
Sliced fresh turmeric.
Ah, for color and that earthy flavor, plus curcumin benefits people talk about.
And fresh mint, too.
Oh, that would totally change it. Gives it that cooling, refreshing quality. Really shows how versatile ginger tea can be.
Absolutely. You start with ginger and water, but you can take it in so many directions.
Cinnamon adds that sweet, woody spice. Turmeric, the earthy, peppery notes. Mint is just fresh and aromatic. Different experiences entirely.
So Ang kind of wraps up reflecting on this, how these little tweaks, these small changes in just making a daily drink actually made a difference to their comfort, their daily quality of life, sort of.
Yeah, and that's such a key point. Those little aha moments in everyday stuff.
It makes you think, doesn't it?
It really does. And it brings up a question for you listening, too.
Yeah.
How often do we really think about how we do our daily things, even tiny habits?
Could making small adjustments actually improve things, make our day feel a bit better?
Ang's little tea experiment suggests maybe so. It highlights that potential.
So recapping, we looked at steeping versus boiling ginger, grating versus slicing,
Fresh versus powdered.
and adding things like cinnamon, turmeric, mint. It's kind of amazing how much variation there is in just one simple cup of tea.
It really is. And the main takeaway maybe is just to encourage you to notice your own routines a bit more. Be mindful.
Where could a small change lead to something unexpectedly good? A better flavor, a nicer feeling.
Exactly. Explore a little.
Okay, so here's a final thought to leave you with. Thinking about Ang's ginger tea, what other really simple daily rituals, things we do without thinking, might actually hold some surprising depth? Potential for making them more personal, maybe even enhancing our well-being if we just paid a little more attention.
Something to ponder.
Definitely. Thanks for diving deep with us today.